Hi guys, and welcome back to Manny Centric. We are here today gearing up for another nail challenge tutorial. Basically what the theme is color blocking. So since it's going to be color blocking, I've gone ahead and applied 2 coats of Ella Mila I Need a Tan to my nails and a quick dry top coat because of course you guys know I'm still on my peel off base coat. And I've already done a few strips of striping tape because I want these lines to be super thin so that the colors take over more than anything. So while I go ahead and start applying these striping tapes to my nails, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons so that we can keep having fun doing nails, tutorials, swatches, and reviews. And if you have already subscribed, I just want to welcome you guys back and thank you again for returning and watching. And as for the placement of these, I'm going to be putting my horizontal ones a little off center. And that's just because I'm weird. Because when I think of color blocking, I think of, I think it was the 60s where they had these cool color block patterns on boots and everything, and I just thought it was so awesome. So since that is a lot of what my inspiration is for this design, we're going to go with that. And while I'm placing these, I'll go over the colors that we're going to be using today. I already went over our base color white, but we're also going to be using for our black Orly, and this one is Mind Over Matter, and a red from my old julep collection. It's really old. I don't even have the label for it anymore. And of course gold glitter, and this is Alamila under Golden Fairy. And this over here is my, sorry, whoa, ran away. The Surfer Salve for my cuticles, because while they don't look too bad right now underneath the liquid latex, usually by the end of me doing my cleanup, they need a little extra care. So I'm actually starting to really enjoy doing these challenges. Last month my goal was to do all of my challenges, like for 1 month, just all the glam nail challenges. Even if I didn't know what I was doing, do it anyway. Just try it, get started. And this month I'm going to be a little more on the picky choosy side because I want to check out which other challenges are out there and see if there's like anything that I feel like I would be good at and give it a try, give it a go. And for like time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting these on and then just come right back when we start painting. Alright, I'm back. The striping tape has been applied, and as you guys can see, I've been working on a couple of the other nails. Some turned out really well. Other ones are going to need some cleanup work, but I wanted to go ahead and show you how I do it. I did try using a smaller paintbrush and found that my dexterity was severely lacking. So rather than keep trying at that way, that method, I'm going to go ahead and just do it this way. And I know it's like a super wide brush, but I found that this is easier just to get most of the polish off of it and then just work around with it. And this should help everybody who's like, why do you use washi tape instead of striping tape? Because striping tape is for super fine, thin lines, but you also have to have a certain measure of control with your brush in order to deal with striping tape. And as much as I like to think that I have a lot of control with different sizes of brushes, I'm not striping tape level good yet. But what I am lucky about is none of these are like super fast drying nail polishes, which is why you don't see me using any of my stamping polishes for this look. Is because I already know that those dry super fast. And if you haven't gotten what you were trying to achieve done yet, like literally with the striping tape, it's over. Game over already. So that's one argument you can make for wanting to have like some regular nail polishes, some stamping polishes, because stamping polishes are designed to dry fast. And I know that I can go outside the lines a little bit with this, but I'm really trying not to. Just because on my thumb I had a lot of spillover and it was kind of sad. Kind of like really, really sad. Because it was the first nail that I did. And I can see the diva's in her mood today. Because I keep getting really blurry even though I'm close up and I keep hitting the target for it to target one of my nails on the view. So, but I am really excited about at least how this is going to look after I clean it up. But what I was doing with my brushes is seeing if I could find like the flat side of it and then wiping off 3 sides so all the polish would be on one edge and then using that one edge to paint. And I'll show you with the red and the black too. With the red it was slightly easier because we have one like flat edge. And I was taking the polish off of that flat edge, taking it off of the narrow edge, and then taking it off of the other flat edge. So it's mostly just all funneling to that one narrow edge. It won't be as easy to see with the black, but like liquid wise, you should be able to see it. Because the Orly one really doesn't have one specific flat edge. It's a super wide brush. So take it off of the flat edge first, then on the side, then that other flat edge, which forces everything to that one narrow side. And that's what I was using to paint it because I tried like the little paint brushes and forgive me, so was not working for me. So what we're going to do is peel off the liquid latex and then do a little cleanup with an angled brush, and I'll be right back. All right, we are back, and I have finished cleaning up those cuticles and the lines. And I'm still not super pleased with how the thumb turned out, but I'm also not complaining because the way I feel is it's not as complex as some stamped designs can end up being, but I'm really excited about the fact that with striping tape you get super thin lines, but also again, like I think I said earlier, it's kind of a catch 22. You'll get your thin lines, but don't spill over. Unless you're planning on doing like one of those geometric designs where it's all one color anyway, it's all right. Or if it's a gradient sponge over it, then in those cases, whatever, it's okay. But I'm really, really happy with how this turned out because I wasn't expecting it to go this well. I was expecting a lot more spillage and a lot more on my sidewalls and a lot more basically just fighting to clean up the white lines, because after I chose white, I was like, oh my God, that's a horrible idea. Who told me to do that? Um, and it was me. We have we have conversations together about nails, and the ambitious me was like, hey, that would be an excellent idea. Do white. It's really bright. And then logical me was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's also going to be super noticeable for any mistakes. And, creative me was like, no, let's do black and red with the white. While logical me was like, oh, that's such a bad idea. That is such the worst idea that we could possibly come up with. Two very possibly extra stainy colors and one super bright, super white, absolutely purely colorless shade so that you can see every teeny tiny mistake. And like at first I was like, oh, I don't know, but I've already started recording, so let's go with it. If it's a fail, then I can show you guys it's a fail and ask for your advice. So I figured that's how we would play this video. But it actually turned out way better than I expected, and I'm so happy. I can't even wait to take pictures. So I will stop this video soon as I'm done putting a little balm on my cuticles. And again, I'm using one of those little like Five Below brushes. Nothing really expensive because I just want to get the balm around my cuticles so that it can start repairing the skin around it, because I did use acetone to clean it up. I know it's horrible on my skin, and on the other hand, it cleans it up faster than my nail polish remover does, because I do have like a nail polish remover that I can use, but it generally does a craptastic job of cleaning up cuticles. Like, it's good if you're doing nail polish remover over a large area, but like tiny areas, it really just doesn't do too much. So anyway, thank you guys again for joining me for this video. I hope you like this look. I'll go ahead and post up the pictures on my Instagram. That's at Mannycentric as well. Mannycentric on my Pinterest and my blog too, as well as my Twitter and my Facebook. So catch up with me in between videos on any of those social medias. And if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons so that we can keep hanging out like this and doing nails. And if you already have subscribed, I want to say again, thank you so much for your time, because I know your time is valuable. Thank you for sharing it with me. Have a great rest of your day, guys.